नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, सलाम, hello दोस्तों. Welcome once again to Weekly Market Outlook on your favorite financial education YouTube channel, stockincome.in. I'm Alok and we do this series every week wherein I share my personal opinion about the market for the coming week. अभी I'm sorry last week हम इसको post नहीं कर पा रहे वीडियो because of certain pressing reasons, but we are back here and we really intend to do it on a regular basis with best of our intentions and efforts. So hopefully there won't be many more breaks going forward. So we are now talking of the week which is starting on 18th of July and ending on 22nd of July. So let's see how things have been in the previous week and what we can infer कि आगे week में क्या हो सकता है. Goes without saying, I'm not a SEBI registered advisor, so I'm just sharing my personal opinion which I develop anyways, my analysis for my own reasons, and maybe you can also benefit from it. But this is no advice to buy or sell anything in the financial markets, right? Okay, let's go ahead. So क्या हुआ last week? अगर हम न्यूज और डेटा की बात करें और इंडाइसेस की बात करें तो इंडाइसेस, इंडियन इंडाइसेस वर अ लिटिल डाउन, 1.1% निफ्टी, बैंक निफ्टी 1.26% डाउन फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस वीक. So which is okay, हफ्ते में 1% तो मूव करता ही है, but things seem to have stabilized a bit. उससे पहले वीक में निफ्टी gave us some very good upward days, so it's not so bad. Similarly, US indices also, S&P is down 0.92% and Nasdaq is down 1.57%. So they were also little down, but if you look at the bigger picture, they're stabilizing a bit and things are not as bad. It looks all red here on the screen, but in real life, you look at the bit of a long-term chart, it's not so bad also, right? Things have improved. FI buying and selling. So FI continued to sell still, but there have been days of FI buying which has happened after many weeks, right? And the intensity of fall, intensity of selling has significantly reduced. So FI are not selling the way they were selling in the last many months. Last month especially was quite severe selling that we witnessed, right? DIs continue to buy. So here is the figures you can see on the screen. And if you look at the results corner, which is now all the unveiled Q1 results are getting out. Few players big players like TCS, HDFC Bank, they've declared the results. So far results have been little below expectations. TCS was clearly below expectations. HDFC Bank was also in line or slightly below expectations. So results haven't excited us so far, but it's just the beginning of the season. Maybe we hope to get much better results going forward, right? US recession fears, US inflation, this has been a talking point for now. I'm sure you've heard murmurs of US getting into recession, US में problem आने वाला, इस तरह की बातें आपने सुनी होंगी. Last week we had inflation data for June coming for US and it was higher than previous June as well as higher than estimates. Estimate was 8.8%, it came at 9.1%, right? So that was not really good, and consistently higher inflation की वजह से most analysts are predicting now that next Fed rate hike will be 0.75% or maybe more, and not like 0.5%. So that is a little bit of challenge. A lot of people already believe that US is already in a recession right now, and many others saying they are getting into recession. So somewhere it's on the borderline. Maybe if things improve from here, it avoids recession. अगर यहाँ से improve नहीं होता है things, it will gradually get into recession if it has already not got into recession, right? India VIX has been some good news for us. So it's been gradually reducing. It has closed at 17.6% for the week. We know just few weeks back it was in the range of 23, 24, 25%, not percent, 23, 24, 25, somewhere in that range, which was a little troublesome. But now it's still higher than normal levels. Normal levels are around 14 or 15, 13 to 15 I would say, but it's closer to the normal level. So that's a good news, which means investors are not feeling as fearful in the market. There is a stability, it's normal, life is normal. So that is a positive sign for all of us, especially for the investor community. Crude oil. See, crude oil price has increased by 0.9% during the week, right? But however, it is still much lower than levels of 105, 107 that we saw just 4 weeks back. So that it has really reduced in general. This week it closed at around $98 per barrel. right? But it has come back from what we saw 2 weeks back, right? So that's good news in general. However, most analysts, most experts believe that crude is likely to hover around these levels, may not go up significantly, but unlikely to go down as well. So let's see how it pans out, but it's better than what it was 2-3 weeks back. Okay, so that's a huge flip, huge boost to the economies of the world all around, especially India. And our favorite section, Gyan Kaur Ka Gyan. So we again met Gyan Kaur today, in fact yesterday, and Gyan Kaur has been positive in the market direction since last few weeks. She has told us various data points and reasons for that, logical reasons. Gyan Kaur is all about logic, right? तो उन्होंने बताया हमें पहले भी कि मार्केट को अभी यहाँ से मार्केट का गिरना बंद होना चाहिए, मार्केट शुड बी पॉजिटिव. उसके रीजंस ये थे. शी इज पॉइंटिंग आउट अनदर गुड रीजन. सी वी जस्ट सेड यूएस इन्फ्लेशन डेटा केम बैक जस्ट 2-3 days बैक. अभी कुछ दिन पहले ऐसा न्यूज आता मार्केट फॉर फॉल शार्पली, बट व्हाट हैज हैपेंड डे बिफोर yesterday the data came, and yesterday and today in fact markets closed up. So 2 days markets have closed up after inflation. US markets also, Indian markets also. So they digested this bad news. Generally it's a very good sign. It's a sign that markets are consolidating, markets are feeling good, feeling strong, and they want to move up. Doesn't mean that market will move up sharply. It might consolidate, and that's the right way to do it, and then gradually start a journey. But the point is, it seems as per Gyan Kaur also, that bottom, short term to mid term bottom has already been made, or it is close by. So markets are unlikely to fall significantly from this level, right? So and now time for technicals. Let's see what technicals have for us. So we just looked at the daily charts of Nifty, and I feel that for the coming week, I've listed out various levels which you could note for your reference, but I feel all in all Nifty could range between 15,700 and 16,500 for this week. I feel Nifty is going to trade with a positive bias, more on the upper side than on the lower side, right? And if you look at options chain, I could not spot anything very significant in the option chain. However, if you look closely, we see there is a lot of open interest and option writing on the put side, right? So, and closer to ATM levels, closer to where we are. So 16,000 has the highest open interest, which is very close to where we are. 15,900 has good open interest, and open interest has only increased, which means the market, big players do not feel that market is going to go down. They're happy writing puts. Call writing is not as aggressive, right? So for Nifty, it seems positive. Let's talk about Bank Nifty then. The levels are here in front of us. I feel Bank Nifty could, it's more neutral than Nifty, right? Nifty is clearly positively biased. Bank Nifty is not here, not there. I feel it could trade between 36 levels on the higher side and level of 34,000 on the lower side for this week, which is starting 18th of July. On the option front also, we'll see there is a slightly heavier option writing in increase in open interest on the put side, but it's not, the difference is not as stark as compared to Nifty. So which again tells us that probably Bank Nifty is more in a consolidating neutral phase, whereas Nifty is little positive, right? So this is my analysis for the week, and I hope it helps you take your decisions, right? So thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for liking, for commenting, for sharing, right? For being on this channel. Do continue to share your views, your opinions, your expectations, and do not forget to like and share the channel so that other people can also benefit from it. Thank you. Jai Hind.